What's up, guys? Lemore here, bringing you some weekend motivation. Today we're talking about impact. At any given time, all of us are having either a positive or a negative impact on the people around us, our community, society as a whole. I had a manager, and he used to call it being a debit or a credit to society. So you're either giving and you're enhancing the lives of the people around you, or you're just taking and you're being selfish and you're detracting, taking away from the people around you. Ideally, all of us should try to be givers, and have a positive impact on the people around us. And there's really two levels to our impact, right? Because there's a small level and there's a large scale level. And on the lower level, it's just the people around us, our friends, our families, our circle of influence, just the people we interact with on a day-to-day basis. And on that level, it's really more about your attitude, the way you treat people, right? So in a positive sense, you can push people forward, you can uplift them, you can say encouraging things, you can be positive in general, you can be happy, you can smile, things that make people feel good, things that push people towards having a positive and fulfilling life. On the negative side, you can bring people down, you can not encourage them, you can be discouraging, you can gossip, you can complain, you can whine, and all of those things, they take away from the people around you. And you see how it's just you taking, because all those things are selfish, right? We want to talk about our problems. We want to talk about what's wrong with our life. And not realizing that us doing that takes away from those people. That brings those people down. That takes them from maybe having a mood in the day that's up here and dragging them down to our level. And that's having a negative impact. On a much larger scale with our communities and society as a whole, all of us have gifts. And some gifts are more widespread than others, right? Maybe you're a musician and you can reach thousands and thousands of people with your music. Maybe you're a speaker, maybe you're a pastor or a public speaker or something like that, and you're reaching lots of people. And that's great. And, you can use your gifts in either a positive way, which is uplifting people, encouraging people, pointing people down the right path, or in a negative way, which would be bringing people down, being negative, spreading hate, violence, things like that. And even if you feel like your gift isn't something widespread, maybe you just have a gift for baking. And you're not going to start, maybe you don't want to be a professional chef or open up a baking store or something like that, but maybe you bake cookies and cakes and donate them to schools for bake sales or something like that. It doesn't really matter what your gift is. In any case, you can use it in a positive way or a negative way. So I would just encourage you, if you don't know what your gift is, try and figure that out. See what you're naturally good at and see how you can use that gift to help other people. And if you already know what your gift is and you're using it already, try and, do a self-check. Say, hey, am I using this in a positive way? Am I using this in a way to positively impact other people? And the thing with the human mind is that naturally we tend to lean towards the negative, right? And it takes a little bit of self-correction to move in a positive direction. And so for all of us, if we're not using our gifts specifically in a positive way, then by default it's being used negatively because we aren't pushing people forward, and so they're naturally just falling back into their regular old ways. So this week, do a self-inventory of all your gifts. See what you can do to help people. See what you can do to have a positive impact on society, as you're going through your day. Even if you're not doing something big or grand, just maybe the person next to you, say, hey, how's it going? And you give them a smile or a high five or something like that. And you just do what you can to have a positive impact. As you go through your day, think to yourself, am I having a positive impact on the people around me? And if the answer is no, then see what you can do to change that.